everybody, Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today, headed both out to the Sony store and to my local Walmart, picked up some great titles, so let's take a look at what I got. The first title I picked up today I grabbed from my local Sony store, and that was The Social Network. A movie that I really enjoyed when I saw this back in theaters. Been waiting for the price on this one to drop. My wife has not seen this yet, and she's constantly talking about how much she wants to see this movie. So I came across this today for $9.95, and the wife said, you know what, I want to see it so bad. I'll chip in $5 so you can pay your normal only $5 per title limit. So I got this today for only $5. That was a great deal. I'm definitely looking forward to watching this one again because I really enjoyed it. Can't wait to check it with the wife because I know she's going to love it. The only downfall of this is, and this is the Blu-ray, this is the 2-disc collector edition Blu-ray release. The only thing I don't like, this thing. What is that about? Why is it not? When I saw this, I thought it was going to be like a sleeve that it slid into like that. No, it just comes off and it's this weird card see, I'm dropping it. This is a weird cardboard thing. I don't like that. That is ridiculous. I come across the DVD a few times used in stores, and it looks just like this. So I'm guessing the DVD does the same thing. I was trying to figure out why people kept taking it out of the sleeve, but it's because it isn't a sleeve. It's just this weird cardboard thing, and I think that's ridiculous. That is my one big downfall with this. I will try to keep it like this in my collection with this little paper thing over top, but why they couldn't just put another little piece of cardboard right there to make it a sleeve, I don't know. I mean, I've seen sleeves where both ends are open. Why couldn't they have just done that? It really makes no sense. It seems really cheap and just stupid, so I don't like that. But still, I'm glad to have the movie, and I'm looking forward to checking it out again. So from there, I ran out to Walmart, picked myself up a couple of titles, and the first one I grabbed was Open Season on Blu-ray. Definitely happy to have this because I already have Open Season 2, the horrible Open Season 2, and the actually not so bad Open Season 3 on Blu-ray. But I only had this one on DVD, so I definitely wanted to get all three on Blu-ray, so I've been looking to pick this one up for a while now. Definitely had to grab it. I really enjoyed the movie. I've seen it a couple times, but looking forward to seeing it again in HD now. Next I picked up Yours, Mine, and Ours. Definitely happy to have this. We're getting this to replace my VHS copy. I've actually yet to see the movie, and I haven't even seen the remake yet, which I also eventually want to pick up and check out. But love Lucille Ball, which this stars, so I think this is going to be great. I've heard good things. I've seen a lot of really good reviews on this, so should be a great watch. The next I picked up was Antwone Fisher, a movie that for years now I've always wanted to pick up. I come across this all the time, new and used for really cheap, and for whatever reason, I always come across other titles that I want to get more, and I always plan to put this one to the side. So today, definitely figured it's about damn time I finally get this movie. I really look forward to watching it. I definitely love Denzel Washington. I usually love his movies. And I've heard really good things about this, so definitely wanted to get it today. Again, finally picking this one up. Very happy about that, so looking forward to checking it out. The last title I picked up was a Chuck Norris double feature set of Hero and the Terror and Invasion USA. The reason why I'm getting this one is for Invasion USA. I actually already have Hero and the Terror. I actually already have that one on DVD. But I don't have Invasion USA yet. I have it on Laserdisc, but I don't have it on DVD yet. So definitely want to pick this up. It was only $5. I figured for $5 I'll grab it just for that title, even though I have the other one. Doesn't matter. I actually have yet to see the title, so really looking forward to sitting down and watching it. Love Chuck Norris movies. I believe it's also a Canon Picture film. If I am not mistaken, yes, it is a Canon Pictures film, which that there alone means I'm definitely going to probably love this movie because it's Canon. I love Canon Pictures. I've never seen a bad Canon Pictures film. I absolutely love them. They're my all-time favorite film studio, so definitely happy to have this one. So that's it for what I bought today, so now it's what I watched. And today I checked out War Horse. A good movie that I really did enjoy, though it wasn't quite what I expected. I was expecting more of a very serious movie, sort of like Seabiscuit or Secretariat, right? Yeah. I thought it was going to be one of those movies. That's what I was really expecting it to be. Just very serious. I mean, it's Steven Spielberg. I just sort of thought it was going to have that sort of feel to it. Instead, it had very much of, and it's really hard to put my finger on what I want to call it, but a little bit more, I don't want to say fantasy, but, you know, things with like the horse and the boy connecting and very, you know, it's a very like uplifting, very feel-good sort of, it's very inspiring type of movie. That's how I'd say it is. And because of that, it didn't really seem super serious. I mean, it was done in a serious manner, but some of the things that happened seemed a little like, oh, okay, you know, like that's not going to happen. You know, like everything kind of worked out too well to make it 100% serious. For instance, when the boy first meets the horse, and they're trying to get it to plow the field. You know, it's not, things aren't working, and all of a sudden, oh, the rain comes and soils the ground, and they start plowing, and there's a big stone they're headed towards, and they're saying, go around, you're gonna break the blade, and he breaks right through the stone. You know, just, you know, kind of goofy things like that where, you know, it's enjoyable, and it's fun, and it's uplifting, but it's kind of like, you know, come on, really? You know, let's make it a little bit more serious where that probably wouldn't have actually happened. You know, just things like that. Things the horse kind of like pushed himself through. Things that probably would have killed a normal horse, although that's what they're trying to say. The horse isn't really normal. The horse is very strong and very like strong-willed. So I'd say a little bit more on the fantasy side of things, just the way the story works out, but done in a serious sort of way. So it definitely was an enjoyable film. And the main idea of the film, the main plot of the film is a boy and his horse. There's a war, it's World War I in Europe, and the horse is, the father has to sell the horse to the army because they need money to pay the rent for the house. And once it happens, the boy's, you know, obviously extremely upset because he loves the horse. And then it's a story of the horse basically going through the next 4 years of the war, going through everything from fighting on the European side, and he gets captured by the Germans. He ends up fighting on the German side for a while. And then he ends up getting found by this other couple. You know, just all this stuff happens to this horse for 4 years. And then finally finds his way back to the boy. And that's sort of the uplifting story of this horse that fought his way through just so much and survived so much. Survived 4 years of a war, you know, with other horses who were dying left and right. I mean, the horses were being just slaughtered in this movie. A lot of them are being just worked to death, or they're being, you know, they're charging into war and getting shot. You know, basically just horses are, again, dying left and right. And this horse survives all 4 years of the war, even though he's through some of the worst parts of it. So that was really great. Again, it was really uplifting, a very feel-good story. There were some hard to watch moments of this movie. Some things like some of the horses dying and stuff. I'd say, even, you know, out of all the hard to watch moments, the worst, and I warn you, it's when what is his name? Joey. The horse's name's Joey. When he gets caught in the barbed wire, he's running through no man's land between the European side and the German side when they're fighting, and he gets caught in all the barbed wire. That is hard to watch, just him getting wrapped up in it, and because he's not much of a jumper, so he's not jumping over the wire, he's just running through it, and eventually gets so caught up in him he gets pinned down. That's really hard to watch. I mean, it was, I don't know, I almost looked away. I just had such a hard time watching this horse suffering in that barbed wire. Granted, they do save him. It's actually a really nice scene where the European side and the German side kind of come to truths. One of the guys from the European side puts up a white flag and starts walking out. And as he's walking out there, the Germans realize he's going out to see the horse, and they're like, is it a trap? We don't know. So they send a guy out, and the German has a pair of wire snippers. So they end up kind of having a truce to save the horse. And it's really neat also, the Germans kind of like, well, I should take it. And the Europeans like, well, no, I should take it. So they actually flip a coin, and unfortunately for the German, they lose, and the European, fortunately for them, they get it. And that's how the horse ends up coming back to the boy, because the boy's actually in the army, and yada, yada, yada. But it's a really good movie, and actually really well done. Like I said, a bit too fantasy for me. I thought it was going to be more of a sort of a true life sort of story, sort of a movie that you'd watch and feel that it actually happened, as opposed to, you know, everything's a little bit too much of a miracle for it to be too truthful. But, you know, still well done and serious enough that I really did enjoy it, and really did find it to be an actual good movie that I would definitely recommend everybody check out. I mean, it's not necessarily going to be for everybody, but it still was a well done, decent movie. Plenty of scenes in this movie that actually got me choked up. A lot of, like, really, again, it's a very uplifting and a very feel-good movie. So a lot of moments that, you know, actually started to get me choked up and whatnot. Especially at the end, when the horse and the boy reunite. That's such a great scene. That definitely got me choked up to see those two reunite and see how happy the horse was and see how happy the boy was that they were back together again. So again, War Horse, a fantastic movie. I would definitely recommend you check it out. Like I said, it might not be for everybody, so at very least, give it a rent. But if you come across it for cheap, yeah, I'd say grab it. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. Definitely excited about all the titles I picked up from the Sony store and from Walmart today. Definitely got some great deals there. And also watching War Horse, I thought it was great. Like I said, not 100% what I expected. I thought it was going to be more of a serious, true life story. as opposed to more of a, you know, a serious sort of uplifting kind of fantasy movie that you can only sort of take so much of it to be truthful, but still a great watch, and I would definitely recommend it. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.